Hi, welcome to Starks On Demand. We're here to help you realise and achieve your fitness and wellbeing goals. We're also here to encourage NHS workers to improve their physical and mental wellbeing by getting active and getting those workouts in to supplement the hard work that they're putting in every single day. Welcome to today's workout. We're going to be looking at upper body and lower body combined for a short and sharp workout that you can do anywhere. We're going to jump straight in. The warm-up is going to be a 10-minute time cap, so that means the clock's going to be running for 10 minutes, and we're going to try and complete 3 rounds of a group of exercises. Now, I'm going to show you all of the exercises now, and then I'm going to lead you through it, talking on the first round, and then we'll both work together on the following 2 rounds. So, first exercise, we've got an overhead reverse lunge. So overhead, we're going to have both hands reaching up overhead. We're going to try not to overextend at the rib cage. So we're going to keep our core engaged and pull down while we're reaching up through into the sky with the fingers, and then we're going to step back and down for a lunge, alternating on both sides. Okay, so we've got overhead lunge first, hands lifting right up in the air. We're then going to go to the floor for a glute bridge. With the glute bridge, we're going to do single leg. So you're going to lie flat on the ground, hands and feet planted into the floor. You're going to lift one foot off the ground, and then you're going to push, lifting both hips off the floor before you control and put the leg back down again. Again, we're going to do 6 of them on each side. So far, we've got 6 overhead reverse lunges on each side. We've got 6 glute bridges on each side. We're then going to move into a core exercise, which is a side plank. So from the glute bridge, you're just going to move straight into a side plank position. Now, because this is a warm-up, I'm going to cut it to a half side plank. So what I'd like you to do, elbow under the shoulder, hand flat on the ground, and you're going to have your hip and your knee on the ground to start with. My knees are bent and my feet are behind my knees. Okay, from this position, we're going to lift up through the hips and take my hip off the floor. So I've got this nice straight line going from my knee all the way through into my shoulder, and my elbow stays underneath the shoulder for balance. Okay, so I'm bracing there in the side plank, and we're going to do 10 seconds on one side, 10 seconds on the other side. Once we've finished that, we're going to roll round into the press up position. We've got 2 upper body exercises to finish the complete round. Okay, so from the press up position, we're going to plant our hands into the ground. You can either keep your knees on the floor, or you can lift your knees off into this plank position. Now, the movement itself is only going to be our shoulder blades. So our shoulder blades are going to be moving together and apart, together and apart. You can see how my hands are pushing forward and my shoulder blades are retracting backwards. So from this position, I'm going to try and push the floor away, and then I'm going to try and pull myself towards the floor. Push away, pull towards the floor. So really, my arm will stay nice and straight, my shoulder blades will move back and forward. The last exercise, we're going to be lying flat on the ground, and it's going to be a T lift off. So we're going to be flat on the ground, hands out to the side and thumbs facing up into a T position, and you're simply going to lift your thumbs to the sky, touch them on the floor, thumbs to the sky, touch them on the floor. Now, those 2 upper body exercises are great for the neck and shoulders, and they're going to help us get a better posture by allowing us to sit with our shoulder blades back here, so the muscles in between are going to be a lot stronger. So, starting from the top, we're going to go for 3 complete rounds. I'm going to talk you through the first round, and then we'll both work together on rounds 2 and 3. Starting with the reverse lunges. So bring yourself to your mat or your space. Get ready, hands overhead, and off we go. We're going to go for 12. So we're stepping back and down, keeping it balanced. It's still the warm-up. Reaching tall. That's 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Reach. 7, 5 to go. Stepping back and down. 1, stay balanced. 2, 3, stepping back and down. 4, last one. And 5, perfect. Okay, shake that off. We've got glute bridge next. We're going to start on the floor. From this position, plant both feet. We're going to take the right foot off. We're going to press with the left foot 6 times. Down and touch, then lift. Down and touch, then lift. That's 3, 4, touch and push. 1 more. Excellent. Okay, swap the feet over. Knees off, and we push again. 1, 2, 3, and breathe. 4, 5, last one, and 6. Perfect. Now, side plank. So remember, it's a half side plank. So what I want you to do is sit up on the hip and the knee, bend the feet so the ankles are behind your knees, and we're going to get up and brace in 3, 2, 1. Brace, shoulder, hip and knee all in the same line. Breathe. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. Spin round, swap the other side. So hand in position, knees and feet. Ready, and brace. Breathe. Hold that position. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest the hips. Perfect. Okay, spin round. We've got these 2 upper body exercises. Scap retractions first. So plant the hands into the ground underneath the shoulders. Step back into your knees or your toes. I'm going to go off the toes, and we're going to go 5 reps. So push the shoulders out, lower down. That's 1, 2, 3. Nice straight arms. 4 and 5. Perfect. And finally, to finish the first round, we're going to lie nice and flat. Hands out to the outside, thumbs to sky, neck relaxed, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Perfect. Okay. Stepping back up. We're going straight into round 2. Clock still rolling. Hands overhead. Stepping back and down. 2, 3, 4. Lovely work. Just think about that front knee. Try not to let it roll in. Next one's halfway. Still reaching up nice and high with the hands. Fingers to sky. 4 to go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Glute bridge next. So we're in position on the back. Okay, flat back. Right foot's off first. Ready? And push. 1, 2, touch and push. 3, 4. Keep breathing. 5 and 6 reps. Swap sides. Left foot's off. I still want my hips to rise at the same time here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift. 5, 6. Okay, side plank coming up. Set yourself on the side. We know what we're doing now. Straight legs, bent knees, elbow under shoulder, up and brace, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Okay, swap sides. 10 more seconds. Brace that hand. Straight legs, bent knees. Lift and hold. And brace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, 2 upper body exercises. Scap push-ups first. So we're in here. Step back to the knees or toes. Push the shoulder blades apart, then lower down for 1. Lower down for 2. 3. Pull those shoulder blades apart. 4 and 5. Excellent. T lift offs to wrap up round number 2. Then we've got 1 more to go. Hands out to the outside. Thumbs raising. 1. Pull the shoulder blades together. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Right, last round. Stay with me. Hands up overhead, stepping back and down. Then push forward. That's 1, 2, 3. Stepping back and down. Okay, we're a third of the way through. Last 5, coming up on halfway. 6 more reps to go. 3 on each leg. 1, 2, keep it controlled. 3, 4. Step. Last one. Excellent. Okay, glute bridges, 6 on each side. So we're taking the right foot off the ground first. Ready, and push. 2, so we're lifting both hips together. Squeeze the glute at the top. 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Swap those feet over and lift. 4. Last one coming. Alright, side plank, last time. Okay, get yourself braced. Elbow under the shoulder, straight legs to bent knees. Up and hold, hands overhead now, keep the shoulders square, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Perfect. Swap sides. Okay, set that hand, bend those knees, up and brace, hold in that position. 10 seconds, then we've got 2 upper body exercises to round off the warm-up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, straight in, scat push-ups. Set those hands just like you did the previous 2 rounds. Step the feet back, push the shoulder blades apart, control down. Push, control, that's 2. Last 2. 1 and 2, excellent. Okay, T lift offs to finish, so we're flat on the ground. Try and take that arch in the lower back away by pushing your core down to the ground. Squeeze and brace. Lift. 2, thumbs to sky. 1 more. And relax. Perfect. Alright, you've got a 2-minute rest now. 2-minute rest. I'm going to explain the next part of the session, which is going to be the main part. And then we're going to move straight in. So it's going to be a little bit faster paced. So, while you're grabbing a drink, the next section is going to be an EMOM, so it's 8 minutes, every minute on the minute. So that basically means when the minute starts, we complete the reps of whatever exercise we're supposed to be doing, and then whatever time we've got left before the next minute, that is your rest. So if it takes you 40 seconds to complete your reps, you'll get 20 seconds rest, so on and so forth. We're going to complete 2 separate movements, so that means on minute number 1, we complete movement number 1. On minute number 2, we're going to complete a pair of exercises. So we've got air squats in the first minute, and that's going to be 12 reps. So from that position, you're just going to set your feet wider than hip width, but no wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to turn your toes slightly out. So rather than having them dead straight, we're going to turn them out slightly. If you imagine standing on a clock, it's going to be 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock on the dial there, okay? From that position, we're going to move our hips back and bend our knees at the same time, sinking down before we then stand and drive back up to the top. Try and keep your torso as upright as we can. You will have a little bit of a lean, but try not to hinge and bend at the waist too much. We want to use our lower body to lower down, and we want our upper body to be more vertical. Okay, so one more time, sinking down, driving back up again. We're going to do 12 of them. So once you've completed 12 air squats, you're resting until the second minute starts. When the second minute starts, we're then going to be on the mat, and we're going to complete 3 push-ups, either from the knees or from the toes, and we're going to complete 10 plank shoulder taps. So what that looks like, option 1 on the push-ups is from the knees, so we're in the same position we had in the warm-up, and we're going to lower down and then push off the mat. Important thing here is that your hips come towards the floor when your chest does. Okay, so I don't want to see bum up, chest down. I want body coming down together, just like it will if we've got our feet off our knees off the floor, and we're coming down and pushing up. We're going to do 3 of them. After your 3rd rep, we're going to go straight into 10 shoulder taps. Okay, so you'll be in this position or this position, and you're going to complete 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. So we're taking the hand from the floor, tapping the shoulder, keeping the hips stable, then placing the hand back down on the ground again. Okay, so that'll be minute 1 and minute 2. Then for the remaining time of 8 minutes, we're just going to alternate back and forward in the same format. So you'll end up doing 4 sets of squats and 4 sets of push-ups and shoulder taps, upper body, lower body. Okay, get ready. So we're starting with air squats. We've got 10 seconds. Remember, it's every minute on the minute. So we complete the reps, then we rest. Okay, I'm going to start slightly angled so you can see my back at the same time here. Off we go, 12 reps. Sink down, stand up. 1, 2, keep it controlled. 3, smooth. 4 and 5, small. Push to the top. 6, 7, 8. Last 4 reps. Sink and push. 1, 2, 3. Last 1 and 4. Perfect. So that's about 30 seconds. One thing I want you to feel and watch out for is bum tucking under at the bottom of the squat. Okay, so if you need to, we're going to send our hips back and lengthen through the hamstring so that we stay flat in the lower back there rather than tucking under. Okay, We've got about 15 seconds to go. Then we're going to move into the next exercise, which is going to be 3 push-ups, 10 plank shoulder taps. Alright, get ready, 10 seconds. So be on the mat here. Alright, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and then 10 shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest up and relax. Okay, breathe. Now, what I was really concentrating on there is pressing down into the ground, so when my hand leaves the floor, I'm not dropping on one side, I'm staying stable with my hips and my shoulders. It's very easy to start going fast with those reps, and your hips and shoulders are going to start to do this. So we've not really got any core control, and we're not gaining any core strength. Okay, get ready, 15 seconds, we're on the air squats. I'm going to add a challenge in here that we pause at the bottom and at the top for 1 second. Okay, get ready. So we're going to try and pause at the bottom and at the top. 3, 2, 1. Pause, 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 pause. Perfect. Stay in that rhythm. That's 3, 4. Control it down. Pause. 5, 6. Sinking. 7. Use your legs to lower down. 8. Stick with that pause. Past 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Now we're adding a pause in at the bottom there. We're basically taking away the elastic energy that we create by stretching a muscle, then allowing it to contract. So it's a little bit more difficult because we need to create more of a contraction to push our weight back up again. So it's an easy way making that exercise a little bit more difficult by adding that pause in there. Okay. Now push-ups, shoulder taps. Keep your hips and shoulders stable. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders and hips stable. 1, 2. Slow it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. That was much better for me. I don't know about you. Nice and sturdy and stable. So, as I said, when that hand comes away, it's now an anti-rotation exercise. We're trying to work against rotation, and that's where we get the strengthening aspect from that movement. Okay, so we've got plank, strengthening the core, we're strong, we're on 4 points, 4 limbs. As soon as one comes away, the body wants to rotate that way, so we're going to do anti-rotation to keep everything square and solid in there. 10 seconds, air squat, stick with those pauses this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause and push. Pause, push. Pause, push. Perfect, that's 4, 5. Keep those muscles engaged at the bottom. 6, 7, 8. Keep your chest up tall. 9, 10. Last 2. Pause and push. 1 and 2. Perfect. So you heard me say at the start, keep the muscles engaged. It's very common for people to get to the bottom and to relax here. Okay, so all the tension has come off my muscles and my joints and tendons are holding the tension before I then need to push out the bottom. It's much more difficult. So try and stay stiff, stay rigid through your spine. Keep the tension on your muscles so it's easier for you to press back out the other side. Right, we're moving into the next round. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push-ups, 3 reps. 1, 2, and 3. Shoulder taps. Breathe. 3, 4. We're working against rotation. 7, 8, 9. Keep it steady. 10, and relax. Fantastic work. Now, all the coaching points so far have been about that plank. It's important. What about the push-up? So again, typically we see elbows flaring out to the outside. I want you to think about an arrowhead. The top of my head is the point of the arrow, and the bottom of my elbows are the corners of the arrow. So when I come down into a push-up, from the point of my head to the corner of my elbow should resemble an arrow shape if you were looking down on top of your body. Think about that when you get down there. Okay, challenge this time. 12 air squats, 2-second pause at the bottom. Last round. Ready? 1, 2, push. 1, 2, push. 1, 3, push. 1, 4, push. 1, 5, push. Next one's halfway. 1, 6. 1, 7. 1, 8. 1, 9. Keep working. 1, 10. 2 more to go. 1, 11. 1, 12. And relax. Perfect. Okay, we've got 1 more minute to go. Air squats are done and dusted, so this time we're thinking about that arrowhead on the push-ups. Lowering down, elbows are staying in that V position. The point of your head is the top of the arrow, corners of your elbows are the bottom points of that arrowhead, okay? Ready, 10 seconds. Right, this is us. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make the arrowhead. 1, 2, 3, tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold it, 9, 10, and relax. Perfect. Fantastic work there, team. Stand up tall, take a breath. Got 30 seconds left on the minute. Messed up my mat there. That was your upper body and lower body combination for a full body workout. Short and sharp, you can do it anywhere. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.